Festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. So the Philadelphia Phillies, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it could be a springboard for them?
I do, Booth, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And the new season is officially underway. Late with the swing there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is fouled back. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one hammered. Fair ball.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man at first with one gone. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford.
Hey!
The 0-1. Man at first, one away. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Seager leads off first with one away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. High fly ball, right field. Garcia under it. And that's the third out. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's got 4 pitches. All of them are plus pitches. But the key to his success, he's got to get ahead in the count. That way he can use those secondary pitches. Going to be a big start for him today.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Struck him out looking. And time now for the Phillies lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Bryce Harper. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Kyle Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now one missed. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hard hit, right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, second baseman Josh Smith.
And here is Josh Smith. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up. The middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
No score here in the second. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Batting 7, center fielder Evan Carter.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Stepping in, Evan Carter. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Feeds to second, out there.
Got him.
A double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. DeGrom making his first start of the year, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Chases that one upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Stays alive. This one in the air. Berger drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, Seager slings to first in time.
Batting seventh, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
And now it is J.T. Realmuto.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in there. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. Fastball is outside. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Inside ball.
Next
Ball.
offering
That's
misses.
inside.
3-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's McCutchen.
Yeah!
Top of the third, no score.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball, that's outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Grounds one to short. Rangers go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
0-1.
Ball one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, Justin Crawford.
Ball one.
Hit in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop, Trey.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball inside.
Turner off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, no score. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Curveball drops in for a strike. So now 1-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Ground ball right side. And a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Langford in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Hey! All tied up here on opening day. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom of the fourth, here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's ball
And as a
two.
pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond.
Yep,
and
that ball
they
went
just
out.
keep eating right out of your hand.
Oh, look at the stop. To first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Phillies.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And here is Sosa to the plate. First time up was a pop out.
Very rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Ball two.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 2-2 on the way. That one way inside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Carter takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Doubled his first time up. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His first homer of the year. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just off the inside edge. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. And there's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying and gone. They hit another, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Carter settles under this one, and that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rangers nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the ground. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman, Josh Smith. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate.
That's a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and 1-1. Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move to the alley. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. He hit into a double play his first time up. In the air to left center. Crawford on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rangers nothing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jalen Beeks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Justin Crawford getting ready to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Payoff pitch. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Langford takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Turner now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that's in there at the knees. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Carter Baumler appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Win getting cranked up as well.
Ball.
Beeks goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Ball, that's out.
Next
Ball,
one
that's
misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Clips the outside corner, and it's a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Trey Turner goes deep. His first homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. And now here is Harper. Here's your 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Price swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on.
Way to
Ball
lay
2.
off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a
Ball
little
3.
too high.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on
Ball
plane
4.
than what he was
Perfect.
anticipating.
And that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Second baseman.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jalen Beeks is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Texas.
New arm out of the
Number
bullpen,
60,
Cole Winn.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball. Down.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
3.
That clips the corner. That catches the top part of the zone. 3-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
screw up your face cause the baseline darker. Bounce on the beat right farther.
Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers.
Catcher Danny Jansen.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Kutch to the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh under it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
You know, these Phils digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. And that's down and away. The 1-0. And strike one to the catcher. The Phillies up big in this one here on opening day. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away, bottom of the 6th.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-2. Marsh, the base runner at first with one out. Next
Ball
pitch is
outside.
outside. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. That
Ball,
misses.
that's upstairs.
Full count now. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cole Winn will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jacob Latz gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Well, he's
Outside,
really
that's a ball.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And
That's
another
ball
ball. Trey Turner would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Bouncer to second. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Phillies strand one. They lead it though 6-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder Wyatt Langford.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman Jake Berger.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Aye.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Cindy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Inside.
Inside.
Ball 1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Man at first, nobody out. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it is 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next
That's
pitch
outside.
misses outside. They're now 3-1. Edmundo Sosa next to bat for Philadelphia. A little out front there as he swings through it. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Edmundo Sosa.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Jacob Latz done for the day. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Carter Baumler gets handed the rock out of the pen. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Now here is Alec Bohm. On the ground to short. Whips it to first.
No, he's down.
And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Two down, bases empty. That'll bring up JT Realmuto.
Ball 1.
There's a line drive to left field. And the inning is over. Major impact on this Phillies grand slam. It's now 10-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Smith in the box again, takes a strike. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Oh, that plunked
That hit him.
And
First
that's
base.
now twice he's been hitting this one.
Center fielder, Evan
One
Carter.
gone, runner at first. Evan Carter, the next to hit. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
Jose Alvarado on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that's in for a strike. Alvarado, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Smith stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Just missed. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for Texas. They're down 10-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So up next, Justin Crawford. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Hey!
Oh, 2 now. This one in the air center field. Carter on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And it's another trip back to the dugout. Tough stretch, just won't let up. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carter Baumler won't go any further. Chris Martin taking over on the mound, getting ready to make his season debut. Trey Turner at the plate.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Out to short. Seager out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're still in front 10-0. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now here's Andrew McCutchen.
Nope. Outside.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one. Sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Back to the top of the order. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Man at second with 1 away. Now it's Corey Seager. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here comes the 0-1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Set down on strikes. Now only one out remaining. Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. One strike away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the dirt. The throw to third. Tag.
No.
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
And that'll do it.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tell you about the sun, can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come all time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun and shake right to left? Cause I love the dawn, sunshine.